Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Saturday, January 9th. Our prep for today, we're going to start with 5 reps on each side of a break dancer, 5 reps on each side of a 4-point or quadruped hip circle, and finally 45-second deep squat hold. So starting with our break dancer, what you're going to do, a little bit of a complex movement that people have trouble with sometimes, so I'll take it slow here. Get you to get into that bear plank position. So tabletop to start, dig your toes in, and then lift your knees off the ground. From here, you're gonna lift your opposite hand and foot. Okay, so my right hand and left foot, and kick through towards where you just lifted your hand, and then make your way facing the ceiling with your shoulders and hips. Bring your hand in, and then pull that knee underneath you again, pivot your back foot back onto the toe, and then flip over to the other side and alternate and switch back and forth there. Okay, so 5 reps on each side there. Next, we've got hip circles. So on your hands and knees stay on the ground this time. What you're gonna do is straighten out that leg back behind you, come up over top with that knee, open up that hip, come back down to that starting position and repeat. Back, up and over. Trying to grind that hip through its full range of motion as you're going back up and around for 5 reps, and then switch over to the other leg and do 5 reps on the other side. Finally, our 45-second deep squat hold. Now, I'm gonna get you guys to do this up against a wall today. I want you to get as close as you can to the wall, reach up, and then you're gonna squat down and keep reaching up, keep reaching up, keep reaching up. Eyes forward, spine is staying as upright and straight as you can. Feet stay flat on the ground. And we're gonna hold this position here for 45 seconds. Now, if you need something to hang on to, if you fall back onto your butt when you do that because of your balance, hip, ankle, knee mobility, anything like that, you can grab onto a post, a chair, something that's gonna help support you and help you get and stay in that position nice and deep without hurting your knees too much. Okay, so 45 seconds there of the deep squat hold. We're gonna go through those 3 movements for 3 rounds, and that's your prep for today. All right, our Metcon for today, we've got a 28-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute of 7 different exercises for 4 rounds, making up 28 minutes. The way that an EMOM works is that you've got a 1-minute interval to finish the prescribed amount of work within that time. So in the first case, 10 single arm dumbbell thrusters, and then whatever time you have remaining in that 1-minute interval will be your rest. Okay, so let's go through all these movements here. Single arm dumbbell thruster. So you're gonna start with that dumbbell. Head of the dumbbell is gonna rest on your shoulder. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna get down into that deep squat. Feet stay flat, spine stays straight, chest stays up. Drive through the legs and press up, lock out that dumbbell towards the sky, arm close to the head, into the next rep for 10 reps on one side. Okay, only on one arm for that first interval. Next, bear crawls. So you're gonna get on your hands and knees, tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Find a neutral spine, dig your toes in, lift your knees off the ground. Opposite hand and foot moving together. Nice controlled small steps. When you run out of space, start to come backwards. So just working in the space that you've got for 30 seconds of that second interval. Next, you've got that single arm dumbbell thruster on the other side. So if you did your right arm first, then you're gonna do your left arm next. Squat down, drive up, press up, lock out. Next, 10 V-ups or crunches. So there's our V up there. You're trying to bring your upper body up, meeting halfway with your lower body. You can do a toe touch or crunch. Bring your fingertips towards your shoelaces. Keep your lower back on the ground. Crunch up, engage through the abdomen, like that. Okay, those are your 2 options there for interval 4. Interval 5, single arm dumbbell alternating snatch. So you're gonna start with the dumbbell on the ground, stand up over top of it, hinge down to reach the dumbbell handle. So hips back, chest falls, reach towards the ground. You're driving through the legs, extending through the knees and hips, and in a fluid, fast motion, punching that dumbbell up overhead. Back to the ground with a flat spine, switch hands, and up overhead again. Or you can also change hands on the way down, tap the ground. And you're gonna complete 12 total reps. So that's 6 per side. All right. On the 6th interval now. So if you've got a skipping rope, you can play around with how many reps you wanna do. 50 skips is a starting point. You can do single skips or double skips. If you don't have a skipping rope or have the ceiling height to do skipping, what you can do is find a line on the ground and you're gonna perform line hops. 2-foot takeoff, 2-foot landing. Every time you go over the line is 1 rep. Okay. If jumping's not awesome for whatever reason, you can also do taps over with your feet. And then try to speed up that pace to get the heart rate up as well. All right, so that is our skip or line hop. And then finally, your saw blades. So you're gonna need a slider, either a towel on a hardwood or hard surface floor, or a baking pan or baking sheet on a carpeted type floor. And you're gonna have your toes supported on that slider, elbows on the ground. Find that stiff plank position, and then you're gonna push yourself away from your elbows and then pull yourself back on top of your forearms. Push yourself away, pull yourself back on top. Trying to maintain the level of your shoulders and hips at the same height. So you're gonna go forward and back, that counts as 1 rep. And within that interval, that 7th interval, you're gonna do 10 reps. Okay, once you're done your first round, we go back up to the top, back to your dumbbell thrusters. All right, so we're gonna go through that, our 28-minute EMOM, and that's our Metcon for today.